Some of the rivers are remaining high across the region, but here's the deal. We do have storms returning tomorrow, and they'll stick around as we head into the weekend. And for now, we're just going to keep an eye on this flood warning. That's the Pend Oreille River still, and it is remaining high, and it is likely going to get a little bit higher, but not near as high as 2011 or 2018. So just know we're not talking that extensive. Yesterday, we talked about the drought monitor, and I drove it home. 17% is what we dropped down to. Today, it's 12%. We've seen improvement on top of it. Why are there two Spokanes here? Anyway, if you zoom out, take a look at what we've got going on. Across the inland Northwest, drought is improving, but elsewhere it is getting worse. That includes much of Oregon and southern Idaho. So unfortunately, that moisture is not as widespread as what we would like. But all that cool, wet weather for us is amounting to yet another cold weather record. We have now gone 279 days without seeing 80 degrees here in Spokane. That's the record. That's our current record. Latest first 80-degree day, June 22nd. And get this, today is, I got to just take a peek, the 16th. And so as we move through the next few days, we're not really going to get there. Tomorrow it's going to be close, but I just don't think it happens. Instead, we cool back down into the 60s and then back into the 70s and nowhere near 80. And if we look out a couple of weeks, it stays nice and cool. However, the month of July right now has an equal chance of either being warmer than normal or colder than normal. It's equal. Yeah.
50 chance.
Yeah, 50-50. That's what I'm talking about. Tomorrow we do have that chance of storms moving in, so let's run through that really quick here before we send you out. Low pressure sits off the coast. Notice it's predominantly southerly flow, and that remains. Right now, all those storms are up in Canada, so we kind of dodged the bullet there. That's that orographic lift caused by some of those Canadian mountains. Gotta love those Canadian Rockies. Good grief, they're beautiful. But here you go. We set up this band of storms tomorrow. Now, it's all about where that sets up. I do think we get some stuff on either side, but it's likely that comes with a few rumbles of thunder and some localized heavy rain, and yeah, it continues into Saturday morning. And then I think it's kind of on and off showers as we head through the weekend. And so are we going to see rain? Yes. Is the weekend a wash? No. And I do think you'll be able to fire up that grill and try out some kebabs.